We're very fortunate to have international interviewees on Interpol World Television, and this afternoon we've got Manuel Felix from the Department of Interior
and Local
Government
of the Philippines. Yeah.
Of the Philippines. So Manuel, what does being part of and you're the Assistant Secretary?
Yeah, Assistant Secretary.
What does that entail?
Yeah, my function primarily entails assisting the Department Secretary on peace and order concerns. Peace and order.
Now, beforehand you were a serving police officer, now you're in local government overseeing a lot of the priorities that are going on. How important is community policing within the Philippines, and both from your serving perspective and now from your overseeing perspective?
Of course, it has to be a function of the police doing its task, and of course with the community giving its support. We can't just have good officers, effective officers, if we don't have the support of the community. So our policing in the Philippines really needs the support, and we really have to involve our community in our daily operations, in our daily patrols, because it is from the community where we get the information, probably the information crime groups, the information on drugs. So it's from the grassroots that we get this information, and the police take action as we get the information, and after they get to be validated by the police.
And what are the biggest challenges that you're finding at the moment in your role?
Well, of course, the government, the present administration now would like to have an effective governance in the whole country. And of course, this is now a change from the previous management or administration of the country, wherein this time all of the appointed officials of the country would be working hand in hand, even where recently we just had the election, and our newly elected officials from the senators, from the congressmen to the governors, down to the mayors, just assumed last July 1 of their new positions. And of course, these are people that they have to be, as far as the DILG is concerned, one of our role is to educate, educate, and of course inform them of their respective roles as far as local governance is concerned, their involvement and their role in coming up with a very good community.
And how important is it to come to international events such as this to pick up ideas from your colleagues from across the globe?
Yeah, well, of course, the Philippines is a partner of so many organizations, and we're happy. My delegation is very happy to be with this Interpol gathering today, Interpol World 2019. And from here, we go around. We've seen a lot of technologies, innovations, which we feel are really the needs for keeping our environment safe by way of having these technologies helping us in our law enforcement, in our fight against criminals.
And how is technology helping in that fight? And do you not think that we're getting into a stage where we're relying on technology too much rather than good old-fashioned policing?
Well, of course, with the Philippines, as we say, it's a developing country. We're not so much saturated with technologies, but of course we have now the basics, and we're trying now to upgrade it. And of course, with technology, it could aid decision makers come up with the timely and best decisions by way of technology. We can immediately respond to emergencies, respond to situations. We can take the best course of action by way of technology. So it's really a big help, both in governance, in policing, and policing rather, and of course we really have to continue innovating also. But because while we are happy and we avail of the technology, we just are very sure that also our enemy, the criminals, make use of the technology in their operations. And so with that, I just see that, of course, anyway, there must be a continuing innovation by our R&D, so that we get to be at the top of the criminals. As they level up with us, we get one step farther than them. So we have to be...
As long as the good guys are one step further, one step ahead.
Right. It has to be that way.
Yeah, exactly. And you're here at Congress. There are 2,000 people listening to advice from some key speakers. If I got you onto the stage and you wanted to give advice out to those 2,000 people at Congress and to those that are watching who couldn't make Congress, what would that advice be and why?
For me, I would say that it needs the involvement of everyone, fighting crime, keeping the world safe and peaceful would entail the contribution of everyone, no matter how small your participation or your involvement is. So it needs the contribution, and it's just very lucky that the Interpol is here. That would, through them as an organization, they link various different countries of different languages, different time zones. They link us together, and of course, through the collaboration of the member countries and through the Interpol, we get to be together in fighting the criminals. So, as I've said, it entails the effort of everyone. No country or no unit can come up with a very safe world if we don't have the contribution, the information, the data from various places which are, collated by means of technology, and of course they are assessed, they are evaluated, and then they get to be tools of our decision makers, tools of our commanders in addressing criminality, in addressing crimes.
So you found Interpol 2019 useful so far?
Very much, very much. This is my first time to attend the Interpol World 2019, and I'm very much impressed. And all of the things I've seen around, the products, the services are just what we need, to leading towards a safer and a peaceful community. So if I may once again say, we have these technologies now, and of course our enemies are also making use of it somehow, and as I've said, we have to get one step ahead of them, and of course that would be the secret for success. All of us, various nations working hand in hand towards one common direction, a direction of a peaceful and orderly world for all of us to live in.
Well, working together in one direction is fantastic, and that's what it's all about. Thank you very much indeed for giving up your valuable time to come and talk to us on Interpol World Television. It's been a real pleasure.
Yeah, thank you so much, Philip.
Thank you.